What's going on, guys? We back at it again with another episode of the What's Bothering You Today podcast. And for those that this is your first episode, this podcast is about, what's bothering you today. That's all we talking about, but not on some like complaining type stuff. It's more like on a comedic level, we just talk about what's bothering us because oftentimes what's bothering you might be bothering somebody else, and we can, just relate. And those of y'all that, have already been following and subscribing and stuff, I appreciate y'all for tuning into another episode. But today I got me a guest in the house. I met him on the Graves to Garden podcast, so y'all check out that podcast. But it's my boy, Devonte Hamilton. How you doing, bro?
What's going on, man? I'm Devonte Hamilton, man. Brand owner of Tribe Culture. Been in Texarkana my whole life. Went to college and everything, but I'm here in the grace of God. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for coming in, man. Sure. I know people be busy, especially like right after getting off work and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna hop into it. And this time, generally, I give my guests the opportunity to go first, but I got something that's really bothering me. So I'm finna get this off my chest.
Yeah. I'm ready to hear this. Listen to this one, bro. This is gonna be funny. Go ahead.
So as a content creator myself and a big entrepreneur and all that stuff, I make social media clips and stuff. And when you post things here and there, sometimes it catches on, sometimes it flops or whatever. But the thing that's bothering me today is the things that typically go viral are fights, some sort of pornography, or just things like just negative type things is what's really that just catches on like wildfire. And it's just like, why? Why can't it ever be, somebody sharing something about their business? Why can't it be like somebody graduating? Why can't it be, somebody doing something positive? Why is it always a fight? Like a fight will go viral in a second, bro. Like
we see about the Alabama brawl that they had. They still bringing in Black History Month.
That's the one with the dude swimming across and stuff like that. Yeah. Man, a whole meme about it and everything. Bro, it's crazy out here. So it's just like, why is it that only stuff like that goes viral? Like why is it that people are so attracted to the negative side of things, like fights and stuff?
Drama.
That
drama. Like even like we watch TV shows like reality shows, like people fight and people argue and people hurting somebody's feelings. And just a lot of people praise evil. And cause evil is good. And good ain't easy, cause it's like I remember with a time where like I said, when I was younger, I worked at a Wendy's and they was talking about like, oh, Vontae, you don't cuss, you don't smoke, you don't do all this thing. You must be a good boy. Don't try me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't try
me, bro. Like at the end of the day, but it's like people just like, I don't know. It's like, it's just our nature as human beings. Like being bad is good. You being like being a person that intimidates people is good.
Yeah.
So it's it's so hard to be a good person.
Yeah.
Like being good in this world is not easy, but it really is. You know what I'm saying? Just respecting people, trying to honor folks around you and be a loving person, but at the same time, you gotta be careful.
Right.
You got to.
Right.
Because you're gonna get burnt every time.
Every time. Like you really said something right there. Like being good in this world is sometimes it's a little harder because people aren't looking for you to be good. People are like, for instance, back when I played games heavy in the party chat, playing Call of Duty back in the day, you know how the party chat was crazy. Not even just the party chat, but the game chat in the pregame lobby, everybody would be going in on everybody. And because my comebacks didn't involve any cuss words, it was just like, oh, you just a preschooler, or my comebacks never involved the words everybody else was using. So it never hit as hard. So it's just like, oh man. So to be accepted, I have to, say what everybody else says. Is that what y'all trying to tell me?
In.
Yeah.
But thing is, like, God never called us to fit in.
That's true.
But it's uneasy at the same time. Ain't it uneasy? Like feeling like you're the outcast.
Yeah.
Every time you step in the room, you different.
Yeah.
And that, I don't look like them or I don't speak like them, whatever. But it's like, that's what he want.
Yeah.
He don't want you to be like them.
You're right about that.
You know what I'm saying? So whoever out there, it's like, it's okay to be you.
Yeah.
It's okay to be you. Because it's like, you have a space in this realm, in this place, and that God has for you that's only made for you.
Right.
But if you pretend to be like somebody else, you're going to be just like the rest of them.
Exactly.
They're going to push you to the side like, oh, You another podcast guy just like them. We'll move you out the way because you something just like the rest of them. But that's a trick. Only the ones that are different thrive farther. But the ones that are the same get pushed in with the rest of them. But we try to fit in. But it's like, you ain't called to be fit in. We different.
We different.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Like, look, I love anime.
Yeah.
It's like, I love, bro.
You're not the only one,
Bro,
boy.
I love, bro. Bro, what you talking about?
I was watching some early today.
Anime, man. I'm a nerd. I love history. I love biblical stuff. Like, you know, I love music, but it's like, if it all saying the same thing, then like, why do I gotta listen to it?
Right. I feel that.
It's my thing. So it's like, bro, just be yourself.
Yeah.
You know, don't be trying to be nobody else. Like, yourself is what make you you.
Exactly. Like you are unique and you are called to reach a certain set of individuals.
Yes.
And you trying to copy somebody else, you're not going to be able to reach them individuals because it's your specific way of speaking, your specific look, your specific actions. That's what's going to resonate with somebody.
Through.
That's what
That's
what they're looking for.
That's all it is. Cause it's like the thing is this. Like it's crazy, but it's like when God called you to do something in your life, it ain't about you. It's about them.
It's bigger than you.
It's bigger than you.
Yeah.
It's about them.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, hey, go out there, start a brand, start a podcast, start music, whatever, do it. Because there's another little boy.
There you go.
There's another little boy that's felt the same, it's feeling the same way you feel.
Yeah.
They need to hear a voice.
Yeah.
There is somebody out there like me.
Yeah.
And I can be me. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know, obviously the enemy want to muzzle you.
Yeah.
He want to muzzle you.
Yeah.
Because he might feel like you're not worthy. He want to make you feel like that you don't belong. He will make you feel like that nobody gonna really listen to you. This and that. Like, first of all, let's be honest. All the things that's been said in our minds about like, do they really love you, or is they gonna care about you, or is they gonna really just, you know, acknowledge you? Did anybody really tell you that?
You're right. Oh man.
Did anybody really tell you that?
Yeah.
Or was it a thought in your mind, but out of your mouth, you agreed to what that thought was?
There you go.
See,
that's crazy.
The Bible said, cast out all thoughts.
Oh, man. Hey, boy, dropping gems.
Come on.
Good.
Because it's like, I'm not saying that I still deal with it daily. Don't get me, we all gonna still fight. Ain't nobody away from things, whatever. But I remember one time I'm sitting there, I'm just chilling in the house, and I just saw myself in my head, just imagination, just like, yeah, I think this person got a control over me. I'm like, what would I say? I'm not agreeing to what's been said because you're gonna be tied to it. Nah, I can't do that. But at the same time, it's like, man, don't let your thoughts, you know, carry you. Like you can't. You know, it's like, because it's like, you called to do this, you called to speak, you called to go out and do entertainment or art, whatever. You have your own gifts in life. And I just feel like that we just sit there and just agree to the negativity.
Yeah.
Because it just, I just know I can't be enough. Man, who said you can't?
Who said it?
Who?
That's
crazy. Ain't nobody came to you and call you on the phone or in your face say you ain't. Now, there are some folks out there that have experienced it. Just forgive those people. Forgive them. They don't know. You know, they don't know who you are.
Yeah.
It's going to make you better.
For sure.
It's going to make you better.
That's what's crazy is because a lot of people get discouraged because, you know, of course, so any post that you make that get over a certain amount of views is going to have a negative comment on it. No matter what. I've seen it everywhere.
That's true.
That's
true.
Once you hit a certain amount, there's going to at least be one person, one dislike or something like that. It's crazy. But that person don't know you. They've never even met you.
True.
So it's like, why are we letting that one little negative comment about your, you know, your hair, your teeth, your, you know, the way you look, the way you sound? Why are we letting somebody that doesn't even know us have so much control over us? Oh man!
And I think it was the Deion Sanders Jr. Bucky on his Well Off podcast, the vlog thing he do, and he said one thing. He was just vlogging, but I said he said something that I ain't heard. He said, "Hey man, don't delete the bad comments. That's good for algorithm."
There you go. Yeah.
Don't delete the bad comments because they're good for algorithm.
Yep. That's one view. That's one interaction. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because one bad comment, it may be like 200 people responding to that one comment.
There you go. Yeah.
Now you got a movement going. So sometimes we be so like, I don't want nobody to talk bad about me.
Yeah.
First of all, if a lot of people out there know who I am, I care about what people think.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to, then my girl tell me the other day, you gotta start caring about what people think about you.
Yeah.
You don't worry about what nobody think about you. She loved me though.
Yeah.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the same time, it's like, I care about, because it's like, I'm a very nice person.
Yeah.
I'm a good person. I try to be there for people. And, I go out my way for people. And it's just like, you ain't gonna be able to please everybody.
There you go. That's it. That's the one.
You're not gonna be able to please
That's why
everybody.
You gotta be yourself, because you can't please everybody.
True.
If you try to please everybody, you're gonna end up not pleasing anybody at all.
True.
Man, there you go.
And I think this one thing, it was like, when has good ever been enough? Who told you wasn't enough?
I think most times it comes from inside first.
Inside.
Before you hear it anywhere else.
You want somebody to tell you, man, you could do it.
Yeah.
This and that. A lot of people don't get the affirmation.
Yeah.
Especially men. You're like, that's why we did sports. So, because we know we got the affirmation. Like, bro, you could tote that ball, boy.
Yeah.
You could get, you cold. Like,
Yeah.
so it made us want to do it more.
Yeah.
But now we away from sports. We're not in high school or college no more. And now we in the world now.
Yeah.
And now it's like, dang, what do we do?
Right.
Like, I want to start a business. How do I do that?
Mm-hmm.
But then when you starting it, now you ain't got nobody like, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Now you like, dang, you want to know if people believe. They not.
Yeah.
But when you're in sports, folk believe in you because because that's normal.
Right.
You can make it there. They see it all the time.
Yeah.
They go to high school, go to college, and they go to the pros. They see it. But we live in this world of middle class. My parents, middle class people, hard worker production, or, Red River, all the different places. And it's like, they seen people do businesses, but they ain't seen nobody in their family build business.
Right.
That's different. So it's like, you got to be the change. You got to break that curse. You know what I'm saying? You got to be that person that can go the extra mile. Yeah, you're going to have some trials and tribulations.
Right.
It's part of the journey. Every millionaire, billionaire tell you about what they've been through.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they was all born from a woman just like we were.
Yeah. They are human.
Some of them did have, wealthy fathers, and some did have a little extra help, but they still had to get it.
They still had to figure it out.
Let's say this, even though you had a father or parents that made $500K to $1 million, whatever like that, and they got their life insurance and they got all the stuff that helps the next generation, which we know us as African Americans or blacks, we got to work on that. You know what I'm saying? If we do that and we give to our children, two things gonna happen. They're gonna get smart and wise and learn how to build on top of it, or they're gonna crash.
Yeah.
So that's still gonna be a struggle.
Yeah.
Because when you build your thing, I'm building mine, children they gonna be all right.
Right.
They're gonna be good.
Yeah.
But they still gotta learn principles of life and learn how to be great managers, be responsible and stuff like that. So I just feel like that we have to just be more wise with our decisions and just knowing that, like, hey, look, are you good at what you're doing? No, you suck. Yeah. You're not. Yeah. But that's a good place.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be because you can build on top of it.
You can get better.
You can get better.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So it's like, we just want to be good so bad because it's like, it's so easy because I think for me growing up, it's like, I never just had to use my brain. I was never trained to use my brain. I was trained to go in the weight room. To run.
Yeah.
Work on my lateral movement.
Yeah.
Ladders, speed, physical. I was taught that way. I never was taught here. And that's the thing. Like, we wasn't taught how to handle this.
Yeah.
So then we in the real world, like, dang, well, you trying to build a business? This ain't about how strong you are.
There you go.
When you trying to go out here and go to college, this ain't about, how fast you on the track. Nah.
Yeah.
This game different.
Yeah.
This game different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a different type of training here.
Dang, yeah.
So you had coaches there. You gotta have coaches in the other place too.
Yeah, there you go. Oh man, yeah. Man. You gotta have coaches in the other place too. That's crazy.
You do.
Oh man, yeah, because like, man,
That's called.
That hit hard, bro.
And I've learned like. I learned this from my pastor. It just when you be around, and I'm so grateful for my pastor. Like he my family. I'm real close to him. He the more like the most amazing man I ever met. And it's like me sitting close to him. Like I'm not a person. I'm observant. I just watch and just see how he operate. And then he said something. He was like, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah, I feel like I'm a pretty good preacher, and I feel like that I got a pretty good church. But there's others out there that done so much longer than me that I gotta learn from." Even your skills and your talent not gonna take you far, but God blesses the ones you sit under because the oil gonna run over.
The oil trickles down.
It's gonna trickle down.
Yeah.
So it's like it's for something to pass over.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, I said, well, let me go look, man. I talked to Art of Homage, them guys out there. Man, I'm part of that group, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I learned stuff from them, and they out in like Fort Worth area. I didn't know they was that close. I said, y'all down the street.
Texas, yep.
I said, dang.
Yep.
So I got with them, and I talked to other brand owners and stuff like that, because it's like, man, these people have been in the game for 10 years.
Exactly.
They know ups and downs.
Yeah.
They might not have like the talent that I do or the skills, but they know stuff.
They know stuff, yeah.
So you gotta learn how to get in that program and learn under somebody.
Exactly. Like, because since they've been in it for so long, they know of different pitfalls. They've failed a lot.
Yep.
They failed forward. And you can learn from other people. Like you said, like with the parents and them learning stuff and then passing it down to their children. Like you can find you a mentor.
Yeah.
You can find you a pastor. You can find somebody that can speak into you.
Facts.
And you can learn from them. Because like you said, with my pastor, I'm very close to my pastor.
That's good.
I try to stick as close.
What
my
church?
pastor is Word of Life, Pastor Claudio White.
Okay, Word of Life. I heard about Word of Life. I heard about him. I don't know a lot about him. Right. I heard about them. Yeah.
My pastor, he is something else. I really like the way he articulates it. He speaks in a way where everybody can understand it. Like a lot of my previous ones, they spoke to the older generation and not me as I was growing up. I can't relate to how it was back then. I can only relate to how it is right now. Like, because a lot of that stuff, we've grown past that. We got computers and stuff now. You know what I'm saying?
Technology.
Yeah, man.
The preaching, because we're a generation. I'm a millennial, so it's like we're a generation who want to be taught. We want to learn. We want to break it down. Give me revelation. I want to give me something I can run with. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm a student. You know what I'm saying? I want to learn. But I mean, you said something that made me think. It was like mentor stuff. I thought mentorship was blasphemy when I was growing up.
Why?
Because I felt I didn't get into learning of what mentor was. Because it's like, first of all, I didn't trust nobody.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah,
I didn't trust nobody. And the thing is, it was like, being like having a mentor growing up was like, that man don't know my life. Like, first of all, I looked around. First of all, I didn't look around. You're like, who gonna tell me? Who around here gonna know my struggles, what God got for me, and whatever? Like, who gonna tell me anything? And so I just kind of whatever. But for some reason, I don't know what it was, but I was drawn to men of God. That was different for me. Men that actually went through something and God changed their lives. Like, I just love listen to Ray Lewis or listen to Earthquake Kelly and John Ramirez and just different men, evangelists, different men growing up. Like, bro, I didn't get saved in no church. I got saved in my room.
Right.
It was different in my house.
Yeah.
In my daddy's house, I got saved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my dad came in, I would come in the living. My dad said, the Lord got you, huh? I said, yeah. Cause like it was just different. So it's like me, like, and I was like, I told you, I grew up. It's crazy. Like I said, the last podcast was like, I grew up having men in my life. My dad, amazing, man. He gave me the foundation of God, and he gave me like the ins and outs. But obviously, I was young, so I didn't get it. I didn't understand the principles he was telling me. It didn't resonate. But my dad never forced me to read a Bible. He never forced me to church.
Right.
He just said, I'm gonna tell you how God works. Every day. It was just a normal conversation. That's why I could talk like this. Yeah. And it's like, I could pull up scriptures and stuff like that, but based off of just I was a curious kid. So it's like my curiosity of what this, let me see who this God is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just went and go sought him for myself.
Right.
And I still learned some things, but I was still doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Living life, trying to figure out, want to be liked by females. You know? It's process. It's a part of the process.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be liked out here. You know what I'm saying? Cutting eyebrows.
Yeah. Hey, I did it one time too many.
Cut that bug right here on the slash, doing this. Anything just to be impressed, man.
Yeah.
Nah, but I did all that. But I mean, just growing up. But I think that once I submitted myself to the church, it taught me how to humble myself. It taught me how to have what submission was.
Yeah.
To be a part of a vision, to learn how to have like principles of life. What is God really? It's like I was taught, but I was taught because I was submitted. The reason why that, you know, a lot of people don't have no real, they kind of lukewarm and they not whatever because they never submit to nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have no roots. They're not grounded in anything. They're not planted. They say they ain't planted. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're not planted nowhere. So if they're not planted anywhere, they're not being rooted in learning things. Mm-hmm. They just come in, sit. That's good. Leave.
Yeah, and then leave. Yeah.
But it's like your act of serving the kingdom. Mm-hmm. When you serve the king, he will give you so much more of him. And it's just like I learned so much just by submitting. Like a lot of people, I'm pretty sure my parents, I know they're gonna be watching. Like, why he at the church all the time? Why? Like, that ain't normal. Like we all get there. We all got like parents like, why you up there all the time? Yeah. But they need somebody to clean. They need somebody to paint the walls. They need somebody to fix the lights and put up the, LED panels, all type things. Oh, we got work, they need help. But it's at the same time, it's like, I didn't do it for people. Yeah. I did it for God.
Exactly.
Because I felt like I belonged there.
Yeah.
And I saw a vision for something.
Yeah.
So at the same time, it was like, it was struggles and ins and outs, but that's every organization. Every place got, job. Every church got their problem. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I'm blessed. But, blessed because it's like, it made me who I am.
Right.
And it strengthened me. So that's my thing, man. I just feel like that, like, just the act of submission. And then when you submit to something and actually like, okay, I'm going to submit my way and learn the ways I need to, that's going to grow us every time. So
I'm glad you said that because it took me actually submitting to my church and actually joining something before I actually caught on fully. Because I grew up going to church, but when I went to college, I fell off. I didn't go as much anymore.
True.
And then when I met my wife, before we got married and all that, she was trying to get me to go to church. And I would come up with all type of excuses of why I can't go. I gotta go do this. I can't even tell you why, because I don't know. Because it was just like, something was holding me back for some reason. And it was just like, I'm finna go over here. I'm finna go do this. I gotta do this. And then she hit me with if you can go hang out with your friends, you can come with me to church every so often. And I was like, you right. And it's crazy. I talk about this on one of my other friends' podcasts, Honestly Speaking. It's an early episode, but my turnaround moment was one day I told her I'm finna go hang out with my friends, or I'm finna go do this or whatever. And our church was like on a Thursday at 7 p.m. or something like that. I was on my way to hang out with my friends, but then I found myself in the church parking lot. I get out my car and I'm walking in and I sit in the foyer and I'm just listening. I can't even tell you what was going on, but I was taking something in. And I get up and I start to leave. I walk out the door and I'm walking to the parking lot. And that's when my, they weren't at the time, but my mother-in-law and father-in-law pull up. And I break down right then. I broke down, bro, right in front of them. I just started crying. They was like, what's wrong? And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like I'm not where I'm supposed to be. And it was just after that moment, I started actually going to church. I started actually going, week after week. It was a God moment for me. And it was my turnaround moment. But I also wanted to say that we always talk about wives submitting to the husbands, but I think also husbands have to submit to the wives.
Big facts.
We have to submit to each other, man, because I'm called to be the head of the household, but I'm not called to be, yo ruler, yo leader, yo
dictator.
Yo dictator. That's not what I am. We working together, honestly. I might be considered the head, so that means when things happen, I'm the one that takes the responsibility or whatever. The responsibility falls down to me.
Right.
But sometimes I might not know where I need to go. And sometimes you might have to step up and lead me.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you might have to guide me. My wife guides me daily, bro. Daily. Like,
it's good to know.
Because I'm because like I'm the type that runs full speed ahead, you know, and I don't let anything really get in my way. But I'm reckless with it. And if she's not there to guide me, if she's not there to tell me, hey, like this person might be a snake, or hey, like you need to be weary of this, or you focusing too much on this. What about this? If she wasn't here, I would have crashed and burned by now, bro. This woman has made me into a better man, hands down, bro. It's crazy. It's like God literally put her on this earth for me, and because of that, I'm so much further along than I would have been if I had not met her.
And that's true. And the same for me, man, with my lady. Now, we ain't married yet.
Yeah.
You know? But at the same time, it's like I'm naturally like, I'm affirmation. And it's like, for me, that I have so much doubt within myself and worry and anxiety.
There you go.
And I sit here and I question things. I don't want nobody to say this. I don't want people to think like that or see me in this way. And she'll be like, hey, I don't see you like that. Like, hey, you are a great leader.
Yeah.
Hey, you're going to be amazing. God's going to use you to build this, to build that. You think I could do it? I know you can do it.
I know you can. Yeah.
I'm like, dang. My knees get weak.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm not like, no against like anybody from the past. You know, but the thing is, I'm a different version of myself now. And it's like, she helped me become this version. That guy was like, that's it. That's right there. That's it. He's like, but it's like, that's what the helpmate is for. She helped to steer you. Yeah. To steer you. Yeah. And you know, so it's like crazy that's the role of like, we're the leaders, we, you know, the head, whatever, but at the same time, I'm gonna honor her regardless.
For sure.
I'm gonna serve her just like she served me.
For sure.
I'm gonna be there for her just like she be there for me. Hey, what you need? You need something? I'm okay. No, you ain't. You know, look, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm going to go over beyond for her just because of just how she treats me. Now, this is crazy. Now, unconditional love is a hard thing.
It's
like, we don't understand like unconditional love. Yeah. Because it's like, unconditional, that means there's no conditions that you put on each other. There's no restrictions. So it's like, you know, people have babies and babies can right on the wall. They get little love tap here and there, but or dog or pee on the floor or they you do whatever, you know. And, oh, it's okay. But it's like when it comes to another spouse or a person, we stop trusting people. My thing is this. How do we keep giving dogs and babies this? Dogs unconditional love. I've been chased by dogs my whole life. But a new dog come around. Oh,
yeah, it's so cute.
Oh, he's so cute. Yeah. Little fool bit me on the ankle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Baby, that baby, this other baby flipped me off. Oh, bad little joker, and kicked me and all type of stuff. But then turn around, new baby. Oh,
yeah.
But when somebody come in your life as a spouse or a girlfriend or whatever, they come in your life and they do something, but they didn't do nothing. It's because they remind you of something that somebody in your past did something. And they didn't do nothing wrong to you. So that's the unforgiveness that we carry and the restrictions that we have of like condition. They got to earn. They got to earn. Whatever. But it's like, you don't want to earn nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to give the same standard to people that we put on, like to ourselves that we put on other people. Yeah. Because it's like unconditional. I just feel like that if we just love the person the way they need to be loved, not the way we want to give.
There you go.
We have to, and with nothing in return. Look, I'm going to do this for her without no restriction. Yeah. Not, it's just like, I'm going to do this for her, and she ain't got to give me nothing back. She can say, give me a high five, love me, walk out the door if she wants to. Yeah. But it's like, that's what it is. But the thing is this, Did Jesus give restrictions on us?
Man, not at all.
Huh?
That's crazy.
Let's go. Come on, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Did God give restrictions for his love? Not at all. So if he can do that for you and we just sinful and just do have problems, he said, I forgive you. You can do wrong all the time. You know you should be talking crazy folk like that. You're wrong for that. Dang. Yeah, you're right, Jesus.
Yeah.
But it's like, he's our model of love. And it's like, and that's what for men is like, that's why we submit under God. And the way he loves us is the way we need to love our women. We gotta get that back. And he's like, bro, look, thank you for giving me, but you can't forgive her. You can't forgive her? Man,
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
All what we did against him, and he can't forgive her. Mm-hmm. But it's like, nah, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what unconditional, because God he's the ultimate standard of our life.
Yeah.
And it's like, he's like, I love Jesus, you know.
Yeah.
So, man, I've been transformed in and out through God is because I allowed him to do surgery.
For sure.
I allowed him to do surgery. It was not good. I didn't like the surgery. I don't like to be cut. Don't cut me, please. That hurt me. But if this is the bad thing that's inside me that you're not wanting me to take in the next season, go ahead and perform that surgery for me. Because you know how some people, it's so funny, like some people be walking around with bad knees or injuries they be having a long time. Man, I'm just got this pain in my shoulder. And pain. And then like the pain will go away and come right back later. Yeah. It come back later. Then as soon as I had the surgery, I don't got the pain no more. So it's like, think about how with God, that all this pain and unforgiveness and hardship that we've been carrying for all this time. And he's like, it would be gone if you let me cut you. Yeah. Let me cut you open. Man. And then actually the process of cutting it, so you get cut open, but then you got to go through a place of sitting. So now you hurt. Now you got to have support. Now you got to let people be in your life. Yeah. Hey, man, I'm here for you, bro. Like, I pray for you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to fight through that. Yeah. Then you got to go through physical therapy. Now you got to get back being physical and working out and get yourself healthy again. Yeah. So I think that's the process of God, like pruning you and going through the thing of recutting you and just shaping things in your life. So and I had to go through that last year. So that's man. It made me who I am.
Yeah. I love that because like you said, it's not comfortable.
Oh,
it's not comfortable. It's not, painful. No, and then
it's not comfortable.
It's like it's almost like learning to you, like if you right-handed, you start using your left hand. Everything that you was doing previously and proficiently and efficiently with your right hand, now trying to do it with your left hand, it's hard. You're not as good at it. And you get frustrated because you're like, I know I can do this with my right hand, but it's only because I'm doing it this way. Let me go back to what's comfortable.
For sure.
Oh, man. And then, but you just got to push through. You got to push through that uncomfortable until you put in them reps. Like you said, go through physical therapy. And because physical therapy itself,
it's painful.
It's supposed to help you, but it's painful.
It's painful,
and it takes a while. It don't happen overnight.
It don't. It always gets rich quick.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I'll be wanting like that, but anything that you get that quick, you know, it'll fall apart real quick, real fast. You know, that's why you got to build that foundation.
Nah, you're right.
Man,
the foundation is important, and I just think that like just. You know, so one thing about I got a problem with people. This is my problem. Let's go here.
This is what's bothering you today. All right, let's get it.
It's bothering me today. So what bothered me today was just thinking about like how people attack the church so much.
Okay.
That bothers me. Because it's like, if you think about it, the church, you know, they always talk about how the pastors are like this, and it's all about money and about this and about that. It's hypocrites there and this and that, and all they gonna do is do this, and you know they gonna, you know, they sleep with this person. That. It just all that. I said, okay, well, let me evaluate all type of places that you like to go to. Let's talk about the club. Is it hypocrites in there? Are they out there to take your money?
Man,
managers, owners ain't no good.
Yeah,
they fighting, got drama, drunk. So it's like, how do you have this high standard on one location but not on another?
Right.
You know, so it's like you gotta be careful what you say, because it's like at the same time, it's like, don't get me wrong, we need to understand, like, okay, the church is supposed to be a safe place. You know, don't need to be cliquey-ish and don't need to be drama-filled, whatever. But at the end of the day, if you think about who the devil is, he's gonna be inside the church, but he can be outside. He care about the church. The devil care about the church more than you do.
Right. Right.
Just think about that.
Yeah.
Why he think he in there all the time?
Yeah. Yeah. He got to mess some stuff up.
He don't care about what you do outside.
Exactly.
He go like, yeah, as long as I keep you away from it, go out there and enjoy it. I enjoy myself when I'm at a club where I do this. No offense to people that go out there. Go have your fun, do your thing. That's your life. But at the same time, it's like, when you go out there, he ain't going to bother you when you're not. But when you're in church, you get attacked all the time. They don't care about you. Ain't nobody speak to you when you came in the door. So they don't want you here. I mean, just all that. You get like, well, I'm feeling easy. You know what I'm saying?
So-and-so looked at me wrong.
Somebody looked
So-and-so didn't give me a hug.
Those lights didn't look right. Bro, it's everything.
Yeah.
Just to jeopardize what you feel about it, bro. If you go in with an open mind, you know, you got to find out what your taste. God going to send you to where it's meant for you. Where you meant to grow, to be to get the fruits in you and grow, and be the person. You ain't gonna be at that place forever.
Right.
Because everybody got different callings in their life, different, assignments to do in the world. But at the same time, it's like, for the season, sit and go learn. Get the principles, get the ways of God. But at the same time, we live in a digital world now that, bro, it's YouTube videos all day, podcasts about Christians all day. There's online ministries all day.
Yeah, you can find what you need with a quick Google search.
It's there.
Yeah.
Every taste that you have, you want somebody that a theologian, it's out there. If you want a person that's out there, I need some place that got worship Hillsong. Just go Bethel Hillsong Elevate. Just go out there. They got cold worship.
Yeah.
Man, I just need somebody just being in prayer and spiritual. Man, Upper Room and all the other places, they got these little deals. They love God, and you could get spirit-filled. It's stuff out there for you. But you're not going to go to one place. There's not one church out there that going to have everything you need.
Right.
But the thing is, yeah, they will if you say yes to God. Because you are the thing to help them grow.
There you go.
People forgot about that.
Yeah.
Like, you go in there like, why they ain't got that here? They need this. Well, if that's in your heart, that means God put it there.
For you to bring
that in there.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need it. Well, hey, sign up. You got go through the class, go through the ways, learn the values of the church, and just submit, and you can help it grow. You're not gonna get everything in one place.
Yeah.
It ain't happen. Walmart made me mad. Walmart's supposed to be a place that I have everything that I need. And I go on Walmart and I ain't got what I don't got. I said, why they ain't got my hats?
Yeah.
Why they ain't got the food I want here is sold out? What's going on? I gotta go to Sam's. They ain't got it. I'm mad too.
Yeah.
So it's the same. So bro, we go to places all the time and they don't have what I want there.
Exactly. And you still go back.
And you still go back. I'm loyal.
Yeah.
People ain't loyal these days. That's all
they not.
So at the same time, that's why I say I love the church, man, because the church is Jesus' bride.
Yeah.
You can't go against the bride, bro. Like, as much as you can talk about it, as much as you can not like it, no, first of all, I say this is like what's you like a football team? You got an NFL team or anything?
Let's say Green Bay.
You like Green Bay, okay?
Yeah.
We're back with Aaron Rodgers, but Jordan Love, I'll change though.
Yeah.
All right, so you don't like the Cowboys?
Oh no. Well, since I'm not a huge NFL fan, I will root for the Cowboys because my friends do it.
I got you.
Yeah.
So I say this all the time. I was like, people that just hate the Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
They just hate the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I like them too. Like they're my top two teams. You know, I'm a Texan. Like I love Texas. Like whatever. And I was like, why you don't like the Cowboys?
Right.
And they were just like, well, I just don't like them. Whatever. I said, you don't like Dak Prescott? He's like, yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
Well, do you like Tony Pollard or CD Lamb? I love them. They're good players.
Yeah.
They're cool. Why you don't like them? I don't like their fans. They fans get on my nerves, whatever. And I was like, Dad, ain't that crazy that people don't hate the church? They love Jesus. They just hate the people in it.
They just hate the people in it. Because somebody rubbed them the wrong way the last time they was there.
They rubbed them the wrong way. So, it's the people. So his representatives are not representing him appropriately. Like whatever lifestyle you is or whatever it is, you come through the door, you need to be embraced. You need to be loved. Come on in. I love, man, you're amazing, man. Oh, cool. Come sit down. You can sit next to me.
Right.
That's the welcoming. They just want to be welcome. They want to be a part. And why people so hard up? Because they don't feel welcome. They feel like they're not clean enough.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, it's a hospital. You need to be broken.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
We all dirty.
Yeah.
It's a place to be washed clean.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So I just think that like, that's my thing. Like, it's just people attack the church too much and not realizing like, bro, it's not as bad as you think. And because it's bad apples everywhere. You're gonna find people that's messy in all places. You know, it's a building. Now the church is the people that come together, that gather together, that do it under God, that God leads them to be together. You're just led by the shepherd, which is the pastor, to pastor people, the sheep, for God. And he's there to pastor the people, to teach them, to train them, and equip them so they can go in the world and get disciples.
There you go.
Go into the world and get disciples, baptizing them, and they bringing them back so they can quit more and send them back out. Quit more, send them back out.
There you go.
And that's how you grab. That's how you do that. That was the part of it. That's what Jesus did.
Yeah.
He said, hey, y'all, look, I'm finna go. He said, I'm finna go.
Yeah.
But I'm going to send somebody else as a replacement for me.
Yeah.
Which is the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
And what he going to do, he going to come upon y'all, and then y'all going to go out. And once y'all leave, go out, gather people, fill them,
send them back out.
Send them back out. And that's part of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, people can't really grasp. I mean, growing up, even in the beginning of faith, like I love apologetics. I love just learning and having questions for the Bible and learning, because I was curious. I was like, why did God do it like this? Or why people like that? And what about evil in the world? I had all type of questions, stuff like that. I believed in it, but I just understand, like, couldn't answer a lot of questions. But at the same time, it's like, if you just think about like how, people are with just understanding the word. Because the number one thing is they would say like, oh, the Bible been written by man and da-da-da-da. I can't trust it's written by man. This is that. Yeah. All right, cool. You never read books before? What book in the world that never been written by man?
Yeah. Yeah. What book wasn't translated from one language to another?
It's not... I don't know. I don't know Hebrew.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know Greek. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't speak that. I need English, sir. Can you translate that mug over to me? See,
yeah.
First of all, I know when I open up that box to put up that entertainment system at the house, that mug had the Japanese language on one side.
So did.
And I was mad. Like, why they give me Japanese instructions? But my lady said, flip it over. And it was English. So at the end of the day, all God was doing was just flipping the page, flipping it over to another language that you could comprehend.
Man.
That's all he was doing. Like, he's simple.
Yeah.
He not that difficult.
Yeah.
People make it harder than supposed to be. But nah, that was grinding my gears today.
Man, I love that. That's actually something I thought about a while back. I just was trying to find a good time to bring it up. But it's like people outside of the church hold the church higher.
To a high standard.
And it's so crazy
Which
to me.
Which it should be. It should be.
But it's crazy to me that they hold it so high. They expect people in the church to be perfect. Just like they're not supposed to do any type of wrong. And any mistake that they make, it's like, that's why we don't like the church now, because this person did this. But everybody in the church is human.
They make mistakes all the time.
Every person in the church is human, just like y'all. But it's like if one of their peers made that same mistake, it's like, it's just the everyday type of thing.
It's every day.
It's every day, hey. But as soon as a pastor make that mistake, as soon as the pastor say that wrong thing,
to a higher standard, like he can't make mistakes.
Yeah,
he can make mistakes.
It's crazy. It's like people outside of the church hold pastors and everybody in the church up like this. It's crazy to me, man.
You think, I don't know why, but it just came to me when you said that. Do you think because inside our being, as God created all of us, he created us in his image and likeness and stuff like that. And it's like, do you think the people, it's just in their DNA because they know that the church need to be in a higher standard. And they probably upset because we're not living the standard that they put on us. That's crazy. I ain't never thought about that.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Reason why they upset, like, bro, y'all supposed to be like this. Because we hurt and we need somebody. So it's like, if I go in there and I see women caddying and drama and pass like this, I might well go back out there.
Exactly. Where's the everyday thing anyways?
I might well just stay on out here and do that because it's already here. So it's like, they hold to a high standard is because they want us. Because they like, hey, we want God. They believe in God. They believe in we want this. But y'all church is not helping me.
There you go.
Because if I can see the club and the church look just like a club, I might well go back to the club.
I might as well go back to the club.
I might well just go to hang out, kick back, hang out with them.
Yeah.
Because y'all doing the same thing we doing behind the scenes. What y'all doing different?
Yep.
Y'all just covered up with Jesus.
Yep.
And it's like, dang, that's tough.
Yeah. I guess that's really why you need to be practicing what you preach.
You do.
You really need to be living the lifestyle that like, and don't get me wrong, just because somebody is sinning don't mean that the words that they say, aren't right. Even sinners in the Bible, people were sinners before they, got converted.
That's true.
There was some sinners there's some sinners out there even now that are saying things that are converting people to Christ.
Yeah.
So like, don't get me wrong, but it's something different when somebody that is supposed to be, living this holy lifestyle, telling other people or, degrading other people for not, but then they themselves is living the same lifestyle that they telling other people not to. It's just, that's a little. It's hard on people because people want to see you doing the same thing that you telling me to do.
That's
like
true.
you can't tell me that I can't go out here and cheat when you over there cheating. You know what I'm saying?
That's true though.
Hey,
you're right. Yeah. That's crazy. You can't. You gotta live by what you preach. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I think the problem. That is. You said something so good because the issue that we have in the church at times is because people be having masses on all the time and pretending to be something that they're not. And then it's like when they out of the church and not around their people, they act a certain way. And it's like, just be you, bro.
Yeah.
Like my thing is this, it's like you don't gotta live up to nobody's standard or live up to that's like back again, be yourself.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's what I like about my pastor so much. He himself. Yeah. Like a lot of pastors, just be yourself. Yeah. Just be you. If you hurting, be hurt.
Yeah.
If you're angry, be angry.
Yeah. Because I want to see you grow through it.
Yeah. Because it helps me. Like, dang, I can actually be vulnerable. What is that?
Yeah.
I struggled with that. That was tough for a long time.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's so weak. I don't want to be weak for nobody, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be weak for nobody. I ain't gonna let anybody see me sweat. Bro.
Yeah.
Thug. You know what I'm saying? Dog. But I'm gonna see no sweat. But it's like, Jesus said, but I sweat for you.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
He said, I cried in front of people.
He sure did.
Dang, Jesus, you did, huh?
You did.
Yeah, I died for you and took all the beating for you and all that stuff. People need to see that. People need to see your human side.
You're not a robot.
You're not a robot. So it's like, it's okay to be angry. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to express yourself.
Exactly.
But it's like we've been taught, like, especially men, like, oh, you can't express yourself.
You can't show weakness.
Can't show weakness. Boy, slap back of the head. Boy, so you mad, huh? Boy, go on, chill, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like that's just the environment that we grew up in. But it's like once you got to learn who Jesus is, once we got to learn who God is, it's like he was so human, but he was just as much as God is human. Like Jesus was the example, is the prototype of what a man needs to be in this world. Like it's crazy. People will sit here and rather look at Plato or all different Greek philosophers and all type of philosophers in the world, or no against any other religion, but people will mock out all those. But it's like, who can really help the standard of Jesus? Nobody. As there's no other man. He's the one with the standard of a kingdom that I want to be a part of.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to be in that one.
For sure.
That's the thing, man. So I just think that us, just as like, Christians, is like we have to show our human side.
For sure.
We gotta show the world, like, hey, we make mistakes and talk about it.
Oh man, share your testimony.
Share it.
Yeah, because your testimony could be somebody else's survival guide. Your testimony could show like somebody could be going through that same thing that you went through and you conquered, and they can see it and be like, if he made it through, if he made it to the other side, if he is as successful as he is right now, I can too. And because you shared that testimony, I know I can come out on the other side now. I know I can survive this. I know cancer is not the end of the world now. I know, me losing my mom isn't the end of the world. I know me going to jail, I can still come out as a convicted felon and get a job and, start a family and provide for them, Just share that testimony. It's so important because even me, a lot of people don't know this. I shared it in church and I shared it a few times, but I'm a cancer survivor.
Oh, really?
I beat cancer, and just people knowing that, they ask me questions about it all the time. They ask me about chemo, me telling my story, me telling, what I've been through and what I survived against.
Right.
It gives them hope, because the C word is, taboo. Like they see it, they hear it, and they're like, oh, that's the end of the line, But after, being able to hear my story, hear me getting over it, they're like, okay, what type of chemo did you go through? Or what did you do during that process to keep you healthy and stuff like that? Yeah. It's just sharing a testimony, man. Just talking about your vulnerable time.
That's good.
To help people.
Man, that's real good. Like, man, what you were speaking, man, made me think about something. It's like, my question, I was like, man, why do God allow us to go through these things?
Because it's not meant for you.
It's not.
It's not meant for you. It's bigger than you.
It's bigger than you.
Yeah.
It's like, first of all, I have to allow you to go through it because there's somebody, it's going to build something in you, but there's somebody else going through the same thing. And I need evidence that, hey, my boy went through cancer and his dreads is long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he survived. Like, it's just like me, like, man, I've been through court stuff. I've the pornography, lust. I've been through, just unforgiveness. I didn't trust nobody.
Right.
Like, bro, worship, I ain't lift my hands up in 4 or 5 years in worship. Now I'm up in the air, jumping with my nose in there,
Yeah.
Like I've been this person in my life that I've been through things and been hurt so bad because I felt like nobody will understand me, or I was alone, or nobody really will see like why I made these decisions. And at the same time, first of all, I gotta forgive myself. That's
number one.
Forgive me. I gotta forgive myself. I gotta give myself grace. I said, okay, look, Vontae, it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You made your choice, you made your mistakes. Hey, we're going through the process now.
Yeah.
But it's like, I was like, man, Lord, why I have to go through this? Why me? And it's like, why not you?
Why not you?
Why not you? Because the thing is, see, we gotta be careful what we pray for.
That's a big one right there.
We gotta be careful
because he'll give it.
We gotta be careful what we pray for, because think about it, Lord. In the beginning of the day, Jesus, I love you, Lord, and just use me in your way. I just want to live for your kingdom. I want to do everything for you, Lord. Just use me. All right, cool.
Say less.
Fire. I have to. First of all, I see all the bad stuff in you. I got burned off of you. I let you go through some stuff. Just think about like everybody in the Bible that had to go through stuff for God, like Daniel in the lion's den. The 3 boys that went into the fiery furnace. Like, these are things God said, I'm going to use a hard situation that you can get yourself out under your will. And then in my will, I'm going to bring you out every time. And then you're going to tell people it was nothing but God. Now, people, and not just that, the people, not just you, but your family around you. They like, how is this going to happen? Now, I got them where I want. Now, first of all, Lord, look, don't do me like, don't use it. They like, why you gonna wait till everybody just doubt everything? I still love you, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, like, why you gotta wait? Why you gotta wait this long? Like, you wait till ain't nobody else got no doubt in it, and then turn around, wow. Well, you gotta wait till kiss me in the beginning, don't hit me in the back end, bro. Goodness, we in this mud like, what we gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then Lord come through every time, every time, right timing. But it's like, it's all about evidence. He want to prove to the world that he exists. That's it. So he'll take your situation and he'll take like what you go through as, okay, this is a hard situation that this person can't get themselves out of. So this what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you go through it, and I'm gonna let the enemy attack you, Job. And then when it gets so bad, I'm like, okay, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Keep having faith. This and that. And then he gonna come through every time in the back end.
Every time.
I would say is if anybody out there right now is just really struggling with like their faith or struggling with, what they're going through, like just know he's right there for you. He's right there waiting on you. He's right there trying to get you to understand, like, hey, if you put your trust in me, I can help you. But you got to let go of your will. Like, he can't intervene without your permission.
There you go.
He needed permission. He's like, hey, I'm gentle. I'm a gentleman. And hey, I'm not going to force myself on you.
He's not going to force his way in.
He's not. But that because they'll break his word. Because when he made Adam, he said, I gave man dominion of this world. So he gave full authority to Adam. Adam is just a prototype of all mankind, for men and women. So it's like, he's the thing. He said, hey, I gave y'all permission here. He said, I can't intervene without y'all saying yes to me. So it's like, he's like, hey, look, that's why in the Bible, think about it. He did everything through a man.
Yeah.
Hey, Noah, I need to send a flood. Noah, build a boat for me.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right. Didn't even know what a boat was at that point.
There was no rain. They ain't never rained before. He's like, I'm going to build. Well, build it like this. All right, cool. Moses, yeah, I need to get my people out. I need somebody. Everything he needed something done, he had to use a man. God can't, because that will break his rule. It break what his word is. He's a God, he can't lie. So when he speaks, it's gonna happen. Yeah. So that's why he say, hey, he'll go to you. He's like, hey, Anthony, I called you to do this. I got this for you. I got that for you. Do you trust me? Do you trust me is a contract for partnership.
Man.
It's a partnership.
Yeah.
Because he's like, do you trust me? If you say yes, all right, we're going to write your name down. Here, a pen.
Yeah.
Write your name down.
Yeah.
And then your faith will act that out. So it's like based off of what you got here, bro. Then all the stuff you got here, what you got going for you, is because you say yes. Yo, yes.
Yeah.
Allow this to happen for all the people.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the trust. He's like, I don't know. Do you trust me?
Yeah.
It'd be like, what? Do you trust me?
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah.
So that's my thing. So I just think that, like, man, at the end of the day, like, man, y'all just put y'all faith in God and just trust him, man. Like, at the end of the day, I don't worry about what anybody else saying out there about is God real or how do I know is Jesus and that. First of all, let God be a speaker of himself, because he can speak on his own. Go to him and say, Lord, if you are who you say you are, reveal yourself to me. And he's gonna be there every time.
Yeah.
So that's all it is. Like, ain't nobody can tell me nothing. Nobody can tell me anything about how, bro. I ain't learned God through no church. I learned God because of my own experience.
Yeah, I know him for myself. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's so good, man. I think that's the perfect time to wrap this podcast up. And Devonte, I want to give you the opportunity to share a little bit more about yourself and what you got going on. Give the people your links, how they can reach you, and talk a little bit about your brand as well.
All right, cool, man. I'm Devonte Hamilton. You can find me on Instagram at Devonte Ham, on Instagram at Devonte Hamilton on Facebook. But I do have a brand called Tribe Culture International. It's a Christian clothing brand. It's a brand about family, a royal family, and about a kingdom. Our vision is to bring kingdom awareness and biblical revelation to life. And it stemmed from Revelation 7, verse 9 and 10. It says on the scriptures, after I looked, and there before me was a great multitude that no one can count, for every nation, tribe, people, and language, standing before the throne and before the Lamb. They were wearing white robes, were holding palm branches in hand. They cried out loud, salvation belongs to our God who sits on the throne of the Lamb. And that's our foundation of scripture. So it's like there's a tribe, and obviously there's a 7 right here. And it says tribe. It's a tribe of nations. It's a nation of people, and it's a culture. There's a culture of people of great multitude coming under the kingdom of God. And it's powered by the 7. So the 7 is the number of God. And then the 7 in the Bible means glory. It means rest. It means completeness in the spirit. And it means reign. Because on the 7th day he rested. That means he reigned on the 7th day. as authority. So that's why I came up with the design on that one. So you can go to the page as cashdrop.com/7tribeculture. You go find that link for the merch. But our brand, man, is growing. It's growing because people see like how the brand relates to them. They want to feel like they're part of a community.
Oh, for sure.
And it's like the tribe culture is about a royal family coming together. Because that's what God designed us to have, be a royal family, to be his heirs, his children to his kingdom. And that's what it's called, to have biblical things. So this is my second design called Olive Branch. It's one of my favorite designs outside of Nation Depth. So Nation Department, that's one I got that design out too. Nation Depth on the back, it says Basilica NJ. It's a location. And Basilica, it sounds fancy because it make people want to buy it. But Basilica is a Latin term, means royal house.
Oh.
And it comes from a Hebrew word? Hebrew word called basilia. It means kingdom and dominion. So it's a Latin word. It's deep. So and NJ ain't New Jersey, y'all. So it's not New Jersey.
Dope.
So it means New Jersey on the back. It's talk about New Jerusalem.
Okay.
So that's what it is.
That.
It's called New Jerusalem. So it's in Revelation 20, I think 21, chapter 21. It talks about a kingdom will come down in the end times. And it would be called New Jerusalem. So that's what called Basilica and NJ. So that's what it is. And obviously just one design. Because every design, I want to bring revelation out.
Right.
And want to bring like acknowledgement of the kingdom of God. Like I've learned this from Pastor himself, but also I listened to Dr. Miles Monroe about how kingdom and how dominion and citizenship works. So I say represent your citizenship because when we don't understand a kingdom in America, we understand democracy. Mm-hmm. So democracy is what we live in, but in other places they have kings.
Yeah.
And a king, you can't veto a king.
Right.
And Jesus called himself King of Kings, Lords of Lords. So, and he's like, in the message that he spoke, if you read in Matthew, Luke, and Mark, in the Bible, in John, he talks about, I'm here, it said the kingdom of heaven is here. Everything he spoke on was about a kingdom and how he has a kingdom. So it's like, and he said he's king. He says a kingdom. So it's like, for you to be a part of a kingdom, he's like, hey, you're an heir of my kingdom. That means you're royalty.
There you go.
So that's what it is. It's a little snippet of that. But that's kind of our thing of the brand, is showing that we're, family is everything, and that we're a part of a nation of people that's under God.
Yeah.
So it's like, no matter your denomination, no matter whatever you believe, that Jesus is king, that he died for your sins and resurrected on the third day and have the Holy Spirit. Hey, we all family.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go to church, whatever, but that's what tribe culture is all about. And obviously this just right here is olive branch. Yeah. Right here. So obviously in Greek, olive branch means victory.
Victory.
When they had them on their heads, it was victory.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like all the gladiators that they have the olive branch on. But in the Bible, olives is like anointed. The anointed ones. Yeah. So it's like, that's kind of the deal. So that's kind of all the designs. But I got some more crazy stuff coming out. Some fun things I'm finna do. I'm making sets and jackets, and it's gonna be fun. But yeah, that's tribe culture, man. Tribe culture. And then I think let me go up here to the what's the catchphrase that I say all the time. Sometimes I've been trying to remember this thing. I do. Yeah, but probably coming up. It's like, we are a nation of culture influencers, culture setters, and tribal ambassadors for the kingdom of God, powered by the seven. And that's our statement. And we're culture influencers, culture setters, and tribal ambassadors for the kingdom of God. So that's kind of our thing. That's so dope. We all a nation, people, many talents, man. I have so many people that just sold out for the brand. I ain't ever asked them to do it. Yeah. People, hey man, I do your photography for free. What? Hey. I do like you part of the vision. All right, cool. Yeah. So at the same time, I mean, I'm thankful for everybody that's been part of the brand. Like, look, I'm the owner, I'm the creator of it, but at the same time, this is a ministry. This is for God, and it's for to reach people, to let them understand what kingdom is about, and understand that we all a royal family that's a part of this movement. And I'm thinking like Adidas, Nike, North, you know what I'm saying, North Face, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get up there like them boys, but it's gonna take time, but it's gonna impact, and it's coming through the city though. So that's what's up. So Tribe culture, right? Culture, yeah, Tribe Culture International. You can find it on Instagram. We got an Instagram page. I ain't doing Facebook yet. I ain't waiting for the cheers and jeers. But yeah, Tribe Culture, what it is, man. Just go see it on Instagram, 7 Tribe Culture. you want to check out some merch, go to cashdrop.com/7tribeculture. And you'll see more about it. I got videos and all type of stuff. So
bet. I'll make sure to put all the links in the description box and in the show notes.
For sure.
So y'all check out Tribe Culture. And I want to just say thank you guys for tuning into another episode. Thank you, Devonte, for taking your time out. And it was a fun talk. Definitely. I'm definitely gonna have to have you on again, man. For sure. Yeah. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. If you watching on or if you listening on Spotify or Apple Music, give us that 5-star rating, pretty please. Just thank you and just stay tuned for the next one. We got a few more people lined up, and it's been real, it's been fun, but it hadn't been real fun. So see y'all the next time. Peace.